How's it going, everyone? My name is DrapPep. Welcome back to another installment of this series. I've been experiencing a little bit of burnout, and it's mostly my fault. You see, when I do these episodes, I like to do them all at once. Like, I'll do 6, sometimes 12 at a time, 12 episodes at a time. One time I did 22 episodes in one go. That was a draining day. It really was. And I've been drained more and more often to the point where I have to start drinking energy drinks and coffee just to have the will to do it. So I started doing this once a week. Just put everything on one day. And even still, that's a bit much in one day. And I've been trying to find a new way to do this. So I'm trying right now to do 3 videos a day, 3 recordings every day. That's only 30 minutes of recording, give or take a few minutes. And so far it's working. So far. We'll see how this plays out. But it's not just this though. I've also been falling behind on my editing. I've been falling behind on my vlogs because I would be too busy doing something else. So I've been trying to find reasonable skills and I want to say habits, but I know that's not the right that's not the right word. Uh just these things that I do because I can't think of the word all of a sudden. What a horrible time to blank out on a word, just to have brain fog in the middle of a recording. But what I've been doing is when I have to edit my reels, when I have to edit any video, I have my video game playing in the background. And I've been playing video games while I edit. And surprisingly enough, that kind of works for me. It's something that I've developed that works mostly for me. I've seen other people do this as well, and it doesn't work so much for them because they will either get too distracted by the video game that they can't edit, or they get too distracted by the editing that they can't play the video game. But for some reason, for me, oh heck yeah, it works like a charm. It's perfectly fine. And so I've been playing a lot of Spore. A lot of Spore. And if you don't know what Spore is, it's a video game that is the greatest video game ever made. You pretty much start off as like a cell and you have to go around eating plants or meat to figure out if your species that you're trying to create will be a herbivore or a carnivore. And then later on, you get to create what the creature will look like from scratch. And then you go around and you either befriend creatures or you eat them. And if you do that, it will determine if you're peaceful or aggressive. And then you get into the tribal stage where you get to create a tribe. And once again, you either make friends with the different tribes or you attack the different tribes, which will determine if your civilization will be more hostile or friendly. And then you get into the city stage, and you can start building tanks and ships and planes. And eventually, then you get to go into outer space. And what's really cool, once you get to outer space, you can then visit your other save files and attack them. You could actually go from your save file and travel throughout the galaxy to the other save files. Now, this game does not require a lot of mental focus. I could play this game easily while I'm editing, and it's a good mechanism for me, a good skill. I still can't think of the word I'm trying to think of. uh, Good habits is as good as a word as I'm going to find. A good habit. And same thing when I am uploading, I'm listening to CDs because I'm reviewing CDs and vlogs and I'm trying to review more music. And so I have so many new CDs I just got. And so to listen to these CDs while I'm uploading videos and when I'm working on my Dungeons and Dragons because I'm the DM, I find that helps me out quite a bit. In fact, right now, my current thing that I'm doing is after every CD that I finish, I record one of these episodes, which means that eventually I'm going to finish 3 CDs and 3 episodes that I'm recording verbally. And then I'm going to go and edit some reels while I play some video games and then come back and upload them. So far, this is the second day, and I've actually gotten a lot done in all actuality. So much so that I'm actually able to start leaving the house again. I'm no longer imprisoned in my home based on, working on this series. This series has really taken so much of my time away from me because I'm spending most of my time trying to find energy, any kind of energy to keep doing this. And I love doing this series. I don't want to stop because I need to live my life. So I'm trying to find a good balance. And I think I'm slowly finding one. Another thing that I really hope will happen is as I'm doing 3 episodes a day, I'll get better at this. You have no idea how often I will have a subject and I'll try to record it, and then I'm done with it within the first 4 minutes. Well, that's fun because now I have to spend the next 6 minutes improving. I'm going to have to improv the rest of the episode. And a lot of times when I listen back on that episode, I hear myself repeating the same information over and over again because I need some kind of filler. I need something to fill in that gap. It becomes annoying even for myself to hear that I'm falling into this spiraling, repeating, droning on with my content. Nobody wants to hear that. I don't want to hear that. A lot of times I'll actually rewatch a lot of my episodes because this is the kind of content I enjoy watching. I've also been watching a lot of animated YouTubers and a lot of other people who do the same thing that I'm doing. Like Schlatt has the wiki, the wiki. He's got the wiki sleep. No, he's got the weekly slap, and it's good. I love watching his content. It's so similar to what I'm doing. It's just he did it first. A lot of people try to put me onto Game Grumps, and I do love Game Grumps, but I feel like they're not quite doing what I'm doing. They're still kind of playing the game while they're narrating, which is impressive. It's really impressive. A lot of Let's Players don't do that. Oni Plays does it a lot. But he also has a lot of his friends that help with that. They're also adding to the experience with their own stories. But to see that effortless commentary that goes into Let's Plays, God, I envy that. I wish I could do that. I wish I could drone on like that and just experience what it's like to be a natural born commentary. But I'm not that. I'm struggling just to do this. It takes a lot of energy out of me just to speak for 10 minutes. I'm so used to not talking this long, which, God, that sounded depressing when I said it out loud. But it's true. A lot of times I'm more used to hearing what my friends want to talk about. Mostly because when they want to hear what I want to talk about, it's going to be about Batman. Let's be honest. It's going to be about either Batman, Resident Evil, or Star Wars. It's one of those three. Mostly Batman. I could probably go on a good tangent about Star Wars, to be honest. Or even better yet, Resident Evil. But Batman is usually where it gravitates towards. It's nothing new. Like a lot of times they'll be like, "Well, what have you been up to?" So, do you think he decided to become Batman immediately when his parents got shot, or after when he realized he needed to come up with an identity? Like, oh God, here we go again with Batman. Oh no, let's not talk to him anymore. Let's do our thing. To be honest, a lot of my friends, they kind of do their own thing while I'm in conversation with them. So a lot of times when I'm talking with my friends, the conversation after a while does start to get a little dry, a little quiet. And I will sometimes try to interact, but my autistic brain is just like, hey, you know what? I think they're ready for some Resident Evil facts. Funnily enough, that's usually when it's time for them to go to bed. And it's not like it's going over my head. I know it's because of the Resident Evil facts. I know it is. Whenever I bring it up, I'm like, oh, I'm getting a little tired. All right. But when it comes to this project, we try swinging back into this. Let me pull it back into the main subject. I feel like I'm finally finding a balance where I can start enjoying my day-to-day life instead of trying to struggle to find energy to make these episodes. And I don't know. This might be the way that I do this, where I listen to a complete album, review it, and then do one of these episodes. I don't know. So far, it's working. I'll have to maybe give an update later on once I've done this for a while of like what really worked. What were all the things that I've worked out and all the things I've added to make my schedule work better for me so that way I can enjoy every moment of my life. Because as of right now, my life is chained to this project. And I would like to have a life outside of this project. And I don't want to stop this project. I definitely do not want to stop making these videos. Because a part of me wants to show my gameplay footage. You have no idea how excited I am to show you my gameplay footage. I don't even care if I suck at the game. It's just the fact that I'm like, ooh, I got to play Half-Life. You got to see Half-Life. Ooh, I got to play DC Universe Online, which I did. I did do that. I don't know if I'm going to add that in before this episode or during the episode. I don't know when that's going to come up. I've got like 12 other video games that I had finished already, ready to be put into the series, and I'm just excited to show it off. Like a puppy in a window. I'm just excited to get out there. So, I want to make more of these episodes. I want to show off my game footage really badly. And I'm excited to share more of my life, share more stories, whatever I could find. And continue to build this amazing community of people who enjoy listening to what I have to say, but also for me to interact with. If I don't reply to your comments right away, I'm so sorry. I'm not purposely trying to ignore comments. Whenever I get a chance to see that a comment has come in, I try to jump on that as soon as I can. A lot of times I don't get notifications when comments come in, and I hate that. So if I don't see your comment and I didn't reply, please understand I'm not ignoring you. It's just that I didn't see it. If I do see it, I swear I will jump on that. I will interact. But that's me for this episode. I want to thank everyone for tuning in.